Moments away as the drama awaits from Atlanta, Georgia. The Raptors taking on the Hawks. For the Toronto Raptors, they're a team with a lot of pride, and they'll be looking to make a statement win here tonight on the road. Their chance to turn things around begins right now. Hawks, Raptors, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Johnson?
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Krejci in at the small forward position. And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Now here's Dick. Pass to Quickley. Tipped away. Barrett up top. Picked by Pirtle. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Quickley against Young. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And he buries his first look.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's Quickley. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Dick from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Young looking around. Johnson a screen on Quickley to the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Krejci. To the middle. Here's Young. And he drops it in from the low post.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Hunter's checked in for Krejci. And Toronto also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in and quickly drops them both. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Here's Daniels. His last outing, we saw him score 22. On target from range.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Barnes in the post. Johnson on him. Barnes, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Daniels. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Rejected by Okongwu. The 3, Barrett. The rebound by the Hawks. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Barnes passes to Quickly. From 12 feet. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Pass to Young. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Daniels. And Krejci subbed in for Trae Young. Barnes against Johnson. From downtown, Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 5 points.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Dick with a miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Krejci, the pass to Johnson. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Outside Mitchell. Here's Boucher. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Toronto out in front, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And here are the Raptors now. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Roddy in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Count it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Hawks trail by 3. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Krejci. And the Hawks shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Abaji. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Dick, defended by Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Krejci, the pass to Hunter. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Puts it up. Pass to Krejci. Hunter on the wing. Here's Robbie. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Dick, the pass to Abaji. Mitchell against Hunter. Mitchell misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. They now take the lead. Krejci's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Outside Dick. Pulls up on the wing, and he connects with a jumper. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Bogdanovich. Boucher against Capella. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Bogdanovich from long range. And Capella slams it down.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Robbie. Daniels is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Young in for Krejci. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to quickly. Now here's Brown. Barnes the screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And he drops the first. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
And so he hits both. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stars.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Rebound, Toronto.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the middle. It's stolen by Okongwu. In transition, here they come. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Quickly deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel quickly.
Here's Young. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Barnes. They set the pick. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Daniels. Guarded by Quickly. Young inside. Brown's there. And he can't bank that one in. The Raptors with a lead. Left side Barnes. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Daniels. Guarded by Barrett. Pass to Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Atlanta making a change here. Krejci's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick, he's checked in for Brown. And both free throws good for Okongwu. 20 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Dick. Rejected by Okongwu. Tie game in Atlanta. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
24.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
And focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Young's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. So for Toronto right now. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Barrett passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Connects from downtown.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Quickly against Young. Barnes with a screen on Young. The 3 from Quickly. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Pass to Krejci. Okongwu inside. Covered by Pirtle. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And let's look in on the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams leading the way in assists this season. In the 3rd spot, Atlanta.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 9 points.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Johnson. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Young against Quickly. Young can't hit. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From the arc. And they recover it. Pirtle with a screen on Young. Barnes passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Pass to Krejci. Okongwu, a screen on Barrett. Here's Krejci, and here's Okongwu. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Second chance shot, and there's the bucket as Okongwu finishes. Okongwu's got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Dick. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Quickly. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Daniels, guarded by Dick. Daniels passes to Johnson. Outside Young. The 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds in the game. Quickly outside. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes, no good. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Daniels. And that one is hammered home.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Krejci. Matthews, he's checked in for Daniels. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Trae Young. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barrett. Brown, he's checked in for Dick. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. Johnson with the defensive effort. 1:15 left to play in the third. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Brown. Johnson a screen on Barnes. They get it back. Pass to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella. Going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Roddy, he's checked in for Johnson.
One of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Mitchell, averaging around 6 a game. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Matthews.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The third quarter comes to a close. Atlanta on top, up by 4, and we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got DeAndre Hunter, Clint Capella out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Matthews in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Here's Roddy. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Abaji. Outside Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Hunter covering. Boucher on the screen. Here's Abaji. Drills it from deep. Agbaji's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. To the inside. Here's Matthews. Pass to Roddy. 20 feet out. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Hawks lead by 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Raptors shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Mobo. Here's Battle. Hunter covering. Here's Shed. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. Young with the defensive effort. And the Hawks shooting around 44%. Not bad. Lets it fly. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Shed. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Now Bogdanovich. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Here's Shed. And again, Toronto, no good.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Roddy. Krejci's checked in for Hunter. And Daniels is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Krejci. Young finds Okongwu. Screen by Young. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Free throw no good for Okongwu. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Barrett. Pass to Poeltl. Here's Dick. Barnes in the post. Johnson on him.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you would talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Krejci. Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. Second shot opportunity. Back to Okongwu. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside Dick. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Young with it. Now quickly defending.
Daniels, that one's true. And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Outside Dick. Pass to Quickly. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Emmanuel quickly displaying the willingness to attack in a big moment, and he delivers.
Young. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound, Trae Young. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Trae, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Onyeka Kongwu.